Preparing. Preparing to go live. Charging.
Charging. Oh, this is exciting stuff.
Very different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're good to go.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the second edition of the online battles of the Mark Challenge. Today we will be going through the first category, which includes the bachelor students and young university students in general. For those of you who are not familiar with us, my name is Matt.
I'm Josephine.
And we will be your hosts for the online battles today. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I've been here now for 5 years doing the Mark Challenge. So those of you who are familiar with the Mark Challenge in any capacity have probably seen me before. And for Josephine, this is her first year. So give her an extra large round of applause. And a nice big warm welcome. And with that being said, we will quickly explain how this is going to work. And from there, we will go straight into the first presentations. So for those of you who were with us yesterday, you probably have a bit of an idea. But for those who weren't, we have 2 rounds of presentations off the bat. The first round is a 3-minute presentation by every single team. And these are divided into multiple pools. So we should have, I believe, 2 pools of 6 teams. Or I'm sorry, 3 pools of 6 teams, pardon me. And each of the pools will present their project, and then we will go into a round of voting. From there, we will take the winners of each of the pools in the first round. We will bring you into a second round where you will then present a 4-minute presentation alongside a 1-minute video. And from there, we will go into a third round of voting, and that will determine who the winners of the online battles for the category 1 will be. So with that being said, we will go straight into the first presentation of pool number 1 in round number 1. And our first team is La Liberte. So La Liberte, can you hear us?
Hello. Yes.
Hello. So if you can please share your presentation. The way this will work, we have a timer there for you on screen. So as soon as you start presenting and as soon as you start speaking, we will start the timer.
Okay, great. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're good to go, whatever you'd like.
All right, so good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, in this beautiful morning, we present you La Liberte, elegant luggage for your elegant personality. Well, if we talk about travel, who doesn't like to travel? There are thousands and thousands of people catching flights right now as we speak with their boring and same design luggage. But have you ever wondered that if the suitcase you're carrying around from airports to airports and from one city to another is not sustainable and affects the planet negatively? Well, if we go through the data, we know that millennials you and I must have took like at least 2 to 4 trips in a year. And there are 917 people traveling around internationally in 2022. But the question is sustainability. Suitcase lifetime, as we know, is around like 10 to 6 years, but they're made with resistant materials and usually created with different materials like polycarbonate and plastics, which is not eco-friendly and harmful for the environment. Moreover, around 20 billion tons of waste are dumped in the oceans each year, and 85% of them is plastic and made and are resistant material, and which is perfect for suitcase, but not perfect for the environment. So we decided to create La Liberte.
So our solution is to create luxurious and ecological luggage adapted to your personality by reusing waste materials from several recycling companies such as TerraCycle, Morphosis. So in 4 words, our company proposes uniqueness because you will get your own luggage for your unique personality. Second, sustainability. Our solution is proposing an industry that is only interested into functionality and profits, while the world sinks into plastic waste. Third one, elegance, because we will propose all the design and all the elegance that you can get, and sophistication too. And then quality, because we will provide high resistance with the best material that you can have. So are you ready to take the leap with La Liberte? Thank you.
Thank you, La Liberte. Great presentation. Interesting to hear. So our next team out is Sora Lux. Are you guys ready to share your presentation?
Yes, I'm wondering if you can see me.
Yes.
Okay, because I can't see myself, but that's fine.
Okay, perfect. Let me know when you're ready to start.
Yeah. Can you see it?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
we can.
Okay, cool. So welcome to Sora Lux. I will be representing my whole team throughout this presentation, and we all hope to convince you with an elegant yet disruptive product. Talking disruptive, there has been an annual compound growth of 23.8% in wearable tech and smartwatches, in addition to $116 billion in US dollar in revenue for wearable jewelry tech are expected to be realized by 2030. A great outlook, especially if 22% of Europeans are already declaring to seek something more lucrative in jewelry, which is super important. But the problems are really obvious. There is a lack of choice when it comes to modern luxury. We don't want to offer just a copy-paste product, something that just looks nice visually, but that fits today's tech era, actually. However, there is a mental overload when it comes to fashion tech, like smartwatches with guilt-ridden apps that track your everyday steps and calories. Does society really need this? Most of these concepts further lack intuitiveness and elegance, making it more overwhelming than actually enjoyable to wear. So where does the pleasure lie? If there is an unsuccessful tie between the beauty of a luxury jewelry or product, smart and useful technology, and something that is actually also intuitively sustainable. This sought-after pleasure lies in Sora Lux. By choosing a pearl, the mounting and design, you will create your individual ring. But there comes the twist. As we allow you to click in a microchip that will make the ring functional for any payment device on which you will swoop your hand over. The app that comes with it will allow you to upper and lower your credit card limit so that in case of loss, nobody can pinless use the ring over a certain amount chosen. But the beauty of this ring is not only its design and smart technology, but its full transparency from the supply chain. 95% of the material involved in the production of Sora Lux rings can be reused or recovered. What we are yet most eager to achieve is the donations generated by the ring when making a payment, mostly as a forfeited gift to the Sora Lux Foundation that we are creating. We aim to go beyond sustainability and host philanthropic events that can educate users on our cause. A world with Sora Lux therefore allows for safe payments by the touch of your fingers, with a guaranteed connection between finesse, luxury, and design innovation, an adaptable solution that does not only bring elegance independence to its peak, but also steps towards a more sustainable and fewer resource-driven future. So we hope to see you purchase one of our rings one day. And that's it.
Beautiful. Thank you guys very much. Very well done, Sora Lux from EU Business School in Geneva. So moving on to our next team, the third team in the first pool is Mirror Me. Are you guys there? Can you share your presentation with us?
Yes. Hi.
Beautiful.
Good morning. So
Good morning.
the presentation here. Can you see it?
Yes, we can. You're good to go. So
Okay.
again, once you start speaking, we will start the timer and the floor is yours.
Okay, great. So good morning, everyone. I'm here with my whole team. We're the Mirror Me team, and we're going to explain you what our project is. And to start with, how did we come up with our idea? We saw a French study showing that 46% of French women say they have already stopped or abandoned a product without finishing it, and 13% of them declare to do so often or very often, and 33% of them declare doing that from time to time. The main reason mentioned are unsuitable for the skin regarding the texture of the perfume, and or that the product is not effective. Of course, sorry, I went too far. Of course, those figures have a high environmental impact. Another study shows that in France, every day, the equivalent of 26 Eiffel Towers are thrown away. So that's huge. And the main goal of our project is to reduce the waste, and by reducing the overconsumption and by putting the light on sustainable and local cosmetic brands. For that, we created Mirror Me, which is a mix between a product and a service. On one side, a connected mirror, and on the other side, a smartphone application where you can find the marketplace. The objective is to enhance and improve the makeup experience by providing a personalized, high technological and sustainable system. It's a mix between artificial intelligence and augmented reality. And so Mirror Me, the main goal is to become the user's beauty best friend on a daily basis. The mission is to help and advise people to take better care of their skin with sustainable and local products by reducing useless purchases. And our vision is to be the leader and the reference in connected mirrors and the reference in the marketplace for ethical cosmetics. And what is Mirror Me? You can see here on the picture an example of the mirror. So it's a connected mirror, and thanks to the artificial intelligence, you will be able to analyze your skin type, and also thanks to the augmented reality, test the the makeup product to have the better color and the better product suitable for you, and also always with sustainable and local brands. Thank you.
Thank you. So thank you to Mirror Me from the Burgundy School of Business. Very interesting presentation. So our next team out is WeFit. So if you guys get your presentation ready, and let me know when to start the timer.
WeFit, yes. Okay. Can you hear me? And you can see the full screen, right?
Yes, we can. Perfect.
Great. Okay. Online stores are killing luxury fashion. Cool statement, but think about it. Why do fast fashion brands look the same as luxury fashion brands? Why? The problem doesn't stop there though. I mean, look at the stats for sizing, wastage, and losses. Forbes posted that 70% of customers don't know which size to pick when shopping online. As a matter of fact, 70% of online returns are due to the sizing issue. So much so that the UK recorded 6.6 billion in online returns. So if it's such a big problem, then where's the solution? It's called virtual try-on. But we wouldn't go as far as to say that this is up to luxury standards yet. You see, luxury is about accuracy. It's about a high standard of quality, and for it all to be used in an easy manner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time you hear the new definition of it, WeFit's definition. A technology that shatters the standards of virtual try-on. It is an advanced feature that will be exclusive to our client's online store. More practically, we've partnered with No Number Digital, who are software developers, and will train an AI that will create 3D models of two things, products and people. We will go to our clients and professionally scan their products with special 3D scanners. The people will simply go into the online store, click a product to try on, and with one simple video of their full body, our AI will do its magic. It will take the measurements of both of these scans to reach a 90 to 95% accuracy rate and tech realism. That is our goal. This will be further confidential and very private. Now, it's a tool for our clients to give their customers so they can have a more realistic idea of exactly which size to pick. But we go further than that. We take the user through their screen into a different world. This different world is a 3D fitting room. This is where our clients really shine. We will customize this fitting room with animations, effects, and even music to fully enhance what the brand is about, what they want to portray, and the unique experience they want to give their customers. So it's not only about visualizing yourself in the brand's clothes. It's about forming an attachment to the meaning behind the clothes, because that's what's really important. That is how we shatter the standards. My name is Vicente, and on behalf of VFIT, we thank you very much.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, VFIT. So very well done, kept within perfect time. I like the ending there a lot as well. I thought that was really cool. So thank you very much for that from VFIT, from the EU Business School in Geneva, as well as the EU Business School in Barcelona. It's really cool it's really cool to see so many people from different places. We have students from Geneva, we have students from Barcelona, we have students from ESSEC Asia Pacific. I don't know where that is, but it sounds really interesting. We have students from Polymoda, from here in IUM as well. So it's definitely very interesting. And so far, all of the presentations have been very impressive, very well spoken, very well articulated, very well done in general. So for the moment, we are going to go to our next team, which is Elements. Elements. Can you share your presentation with us?
Yes. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes, you are good to go. So at this point, you know the drill. Whenever you start speaking, we will start the timer.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I would like to present our group Elements. So I would like to start off by asking a question. When you think of spa or luxury spa, what images pop up in your head? I think that most people think of relaxation, massage, and so on. So the problem with the current spa is that it lacks personalized approach and differentiation between the spas. And according to the survey by the Global Wellness Institute, 70% of consumers say that they're looking for more personalized wellness experiences. It is becoming increasingly important that we provide a personalized treatment at spas because a large number of people faces stress and anxiety worldwide. In fact, according to the report from the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, the most common mental illness in the United States is anxiety disorders, and it affects 40 million adults. So with this in mind, the solution we offer is a B2B2C AI-based immersive spa service, which offers a unique, innovative, and personalized approach to wellness with the help of AI technologies and highly trained professionals. Our key competitive advantages are that we're very unique and we offer ultra-personalized experience. We are going to be equipped with state-of-the-art technologies and will collect and analyze data on each client's needs, health conditions, including the blood pressure and past experiences. This is the image of what we will offer. We'll make use of machine learning algorithm, natural language processing, computer vision to develop a personalized plan for each client, including massage, treatment, language, food and drinks and menu, type of light and music, and so on. Our mission is to become the world's most well-known AI-based luxury immersive spa that enriches the mind, body, and spirit of the customer with the power of AI, catering to individuals' need. Our vision is to take customers away from the bustling city into the serene world of nature using immersive technology. We value four main things. One is people's mental health first. Second is the digital innovation in the spa sector. Third is the love for nature. And lastly, high quality service. A little bit about who we'll be targeting. We'll be targeting mainly the experiencer and the absolute luxurer in the 25 to 60 years old range who are very busy and have demanding lifestyles. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you, Elements. Really good presentation. So with that, we'll move on to our last team for Pool 1, which is the Green Duo from EU Business School of Barcelona. So the Green Duo, if you could please share your presentation with us.
Yes, I'm just trying to figure stuff out. I hope you can see me. Okay, 1 second.
No worries.
Okay, I'm also a bit nervous, so I hope I don't make any like mistakes.
No, no worries.
Um,
You'll be perfectly fine.
okay, can you see
promise.
anything?
Yes, we can. We can see your presentation. Yes. Can you put it full screen, actually? I apologize.
Yeah, actually, here. Okay. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Perfect.
Wait. Okay. All right, you are good to go. So the floor is yours. Whenever you speak, we will begin the timer.
Okay, now. Hi, I'm Kim. I'm part of the Green Duo, and today I want to present you our company. And yeah, I want to jump right in with the problem. So we all know that flossing is very important to maintain your oral hygiene, but all of the products that are on the market are harmful to the environment because everything is made out of plastic. Regular floss is also very uncomfortable to use, and that's why dental sticks have been invented. But for a lot of people, it's not an option because it's single-use plastic, and you throw it away after only a short time of using it. And once you throw these products away, they mostly end up in the ocean, and they are creating a very harmful environment for all the animals living there, and are also being deadly to marine life. So we think it's time for a change. Also, the floss that is marketed as biodegradable on the market is not really, because it takes a long time to degrade. So we discovered that there are three main problems. The first one is that single-use dental sticks are the only option people have when they don't want to use regular floss. And that's why we came up with a reusable sterling silver dental stick, which lasts many years and that you can refill with our silk floss, but more to that later. Second problem is the biodegradability of the floss, because as I said, once you throw it away, it's plastic and it takes a lot of time to dissolve, and our floss is 100% biodegradable and vegan and made from silk. So the third problem is that you never know which is the right amount, and it's also very harmful, very complicated to use it. And our product, the Green Duo, is consisting of two parts, and they're able to solve those three major problems together. But how does it work exactly? So here I have a little drawing. This is the dental stick. As you can see, you can refill it on the side, refill it with our floss, and then fixate it with a mechanism. And you can always throw just the floss away, but still have the comfort of using a dental stick. Also, it's made out of sterling silver and high premium, and it has a box, so you can take it everywhere you go. So our second part of the Green Duo is silk floss. We use vegan floss. It's 100% natural and an alternative to plastic. It's important to say that regular silk is not vegan because the worms are being boiled and killed, and the fashion industry cannot use the vegan silk threads because they're too short. But for us, it's perfect, and the silk is natural, so it dissolves within a couple of days in a natural environment. Also, it's the oldest luxury fabric, and we are a zero waste company since we have a subscription model which calculates what exact amount you need for flossing. And we are turning flossing from being uncomfortable and environmentally unfriendly to a luxurious and more efficient wellness experience.
Guys, I'm going to have to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're done. That was the last
For your time there. Very well done. Thank you. Kim, you had nothing to worry about. Everything was very well spoken.
Okay, good.
Very eloquent. Congratulations. So with that being said, we will be moving on now to the first pool of voting. And so the way this is going to work, we're going to put up on screen a link to Slido. So you type in slido.com, you can type in the password, or you can scan the QR code that will appear on screen. And so once that comes up, we will start a timer, and you will have 3 minutes to place your vote, as well as take a bathroom break, take a smoke break, whatever type of break you need to take. Going through that right now. And the link should be on the screen. So go and vote, and we will begin the timer for 3 minutes now, and we will see you at the end of those 3 minutes.
Sorry. Oh, yes. Okay.
So there you have it. That is the end of our voting session for pool number 1. I hope that all of you were able to get your votes in on time. And those of you who, again, needed to take that really important bathroom break, I hope you got all of that done. Make your way back to your computer chairs now, and we will begin the second pool in just a moment. Just want to make sure that all the votes are tallied. Oh,
Yeah, I have a question. So
yes.
I also wrote an email to Asia, and
Yes.
I haven't gotten a reply. So the thing is, I don't think I have people that are voting for me because I didn't tell anyone I'm taking part in this. So is it like even possible that I still make it to like the second round if I don't have anyone voting for me?
I'm not sure, to be quite honest with you. I'm not entirely sure myself.
Yes, I will give you the answer. So even though you didn't get, if I well understood your question, if you didn't receive any votes in this part, anyway, a technical jury met during on the 18th of April, and they already assigned points to the projects. So you may also pass to the final if, for example, the jury gave you enough points to reach the finals.
Yes, okay,
I hope I've been clear.
okay. That
Okay.
makes,
Yeah.
I understand what that means. It's a whole big system of counting points that we have here. So I guess before we move into pool 2, I'll quickly explain a little bit. So again, like Federica said, there was a technical jury composed of businessmen and women from around Monaco who are implicated in the field, who have already graded your project. And so the Mark Challenge online battles is a way of gaining supplemental points on top of those given by the technical jury already. So the idea is that the technical jury will account for 2/3 of your overall score, and the online battles will account for 1/3. So at the end of the day, if you have a score that's high enough from a technical jury, the points that will be awarded to you or may be awarded to you here will, in a sense, be quite negligible. Or at best will ensure and solidify your opportunity to pass into the finals in May. So I'll go through it again at the end before we announce the winners of the online battles. It is a bit of a confusing system. So I hope that makes sense for now. But in the meantime, we'll move on to our second pool of students. So to begin the first pool, Josephine.
So our first team out is I Do from Burgundy School of Business. So I Do, are you guys ready?
Yes, hello. I'm gonna share the screen.
Welcome.
Can you see the screen perfectly?
Can you see the screen? Yes, you are good to go.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, whenever you'd like, you can begin speaking. We'll start the timer.
Okay, perfect. So good morning, everyone. Today, on behalf of my team, I'm going to present you our company, the I Do, the best way to your perfect day. So we all associate weddings with positive emotions, but for the wedding couple, it is not always the case. Having to find a perfect wedding planner or wedding vendors that reflects the love story, values, and preferences without overlooking sustainability can be tricky for the couple. That's why we decided to create an I Do application for them. I Do is the first app that provides a marketplace for sustainable wedding service providers and wedding planners in the high-end luxury wedding industry. It gives the couples the possibility to plan their wedding of their dreams in sustainable and luxurious fashion by easily connecting with a network of wedding providers and planners. Our mission is to create a dynamic shift in the luxury wedding industry towards sustainability. Wedding planning has been identified as a very stressful event in couples' life. In fact, 40% of couples have labeled that wedding planning is highly stressful for them, and 71% of couples said planning their wedding is more stressful than major life events. Furthermore, 98% of couples considered sustainability as an important factor when planning their wedding, reflecting their choice of providers. Regarding the positive emotions associated with weddings in general, one wedding day has the equivalent CO2 emissions of 4 to 5 people in a year. And 2.3 million weddings a year in the US produce around 1 billion tons of waste, making it a highly polluting industry. Despite the rise in high-end consumers who wish to choose a more sustainable wedding, there is still no wedding planning app focused on sustainable and CSR impact. Weddings are a reflection of couples' style and love story. So why not also their sustainable values? I Do is the first and only app that allows couples to reflect on their values fully, making it the best way to your perfect day. In the market, some apps and websites currently help couples organize their wedding day. However, I Do, as the only app, creates a safe environment for the couples to either connect with planners or to plan their weddings stress-free while including sustainable values. Now you can have the best way to your perfect day. Thank you for your attention.
Excellent job. Thank you very much to I Do. Well within your time, so thank you for not having to, or doing my job for me, I should say, and not having to cut anybody off. Again, very well spoken, very eloquently put. As always, very impressed. And so from there, we will be moving on to our second team then in the second pool, which is Renaissance. Renaissance, can you share your presentation with us, please?
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much.
I think you see my screen.
Yes, we can. So
Okay.
whenever you're ready, you can begin speaking and we will start the timer.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Alix. Thank you very much for being here for the presentation of my team project, Renaissance Paris. So let's start this presentation with some figure about a major problem that our society are facing, the fashion industry. As you may know or not, the fashion industry is one of the most polluting industry in the world. Each year, it is responsible for 10% of global greenhouse gas emission. That is more than sea and air traffic combined. And maybe you don't know, but a third of our clothes remain in our wardrobes and less than 1% of them are recycled. So in this context, we decided to create Renaissance Paris, an upcycling service for everyone who have a luxury product that is too old or too damaged to be repaired by luxury houses, but who don't want to throw them away for environmental conviction or sentimental attachment. So this is our solution, Renaissance Paris, an upcycling service for luxury goods. Customers bring us their products, but we don't repair them, we create new ones. We offer ultra customization service, a zero waste creation process, and a respect of tradition and know-how. Our process is very simple. The customer brings us his product to be transformed. We discuss his desire and his expectation. Then we work the piece in our workshops in Paris. We submit the proposal to the client. We can rework it if it's necessary, of course. And at the final step, the product is done. You can see on the right side an example of an old scarf, of the transformation of an old scarf into a decorative pocket on a t-shirt. So with Renaissance Paris, we want to meet specific needs. People who have very high quality products, who are looking for respecting, who are looking for unique products, but respecting the tradition and know-how. But at the same time, we want to target people who choose a more responsible consumption of luxury goods with the aim of making their products last over time. So in conclusion, Renaissance is not a service that repairs products, but as our name suggested, we give them a second life. Thank you very much for your attention.
Brilliant. So thank you very much, Renaissance from Neoma Business School up in Rouen. So forgive me for my awful French pronunciation. I should mention beforehand that I am American. So I guess it's to be expected, but very well done. Thank you very much for that.
Our next team is Rentive from Neoma Business School. So Rentive, if you guys get your presentation up, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Also in Rouen. Also in Rouen, which is that's a city whose name I cannot pronounce. Sorry to my.
So I'm not gonna try.
Yeah, she's Swedish and I'm American, so we're pretty much the worst people on the planet to try to speak any French.
Okay, if you guys are ready, you can go ahead and start.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Good morning. So I have a question for you. Do you all dream? We are here to fulfill yet another dream of yours today. A dream of using luxury items that will help you stand out from the crowd, but it is holding you back because of the fear of putting a dent in your wallet. Or perhaps you already own a luxury item that you don't use enough and are tired of storing them. Presenting to you Rentive, a high-end fashion rental platform. Let's see what the market says. Due to paradigm shift towards sustainable fashion choices in the past year, we have witnessed a steady 10% growth in the rental market. This growth is projected to continue exponentially until 2026, with a forecasted valuation of over $2,000 million. Despite these opportunities for the business to capitalize on this dynamic industry, surprisingly, not many players have emerged. Additionally, rental is the second most popular choice among consumers, indicating a growing trend among circular fashion enthusiasts. Our proposition is an app-based service that lets renters browse and rent high-end fashion items from a network of lenders. Our rental process is simple and secure. What sets it apart from our competitor are the technologies we have employed, like virtual try-on, RFID and NFC technology for keeping these items safe, and having a virtual stylist at your disposal 24/7.
Our AI provides a personalized experience based on renters' preferences, while our exclusive partnerships bring them unique celebrity pieces. Our luxury authenticator and rental insurance provides them assurance to the key stakeholders. Additionally, renters can enjoy flexible rental periods, round-the-clock customer service for a hassle-free experience. Our mission is to become #1 player in the industry that provides high-end clothing rental services with a vision to connect to people who are keen to rent and lend luxury while encouraging a circular economy. We are a D2C committed business and we are committed to sustainability, innovation, and we want to take these values with our customers. So how does it work? We handle all the aspects of the rental processes, making it easy for the customers to access these high-end fashion and lenders to monetize their luxury items. Our app allows renters to search, pay, and lenders to add their luxury goods. Rest all is handled by Rentive. Rentive delivers the items, and takes care of cleaning and maintenance, ensuring perfect condition for the next rental. Simple and straightforward, right? So by renting, you not only save money, but also reduce textile waste and pollution, making a positive impact on the environment. So what are you waiting for? Hop on the board with Rentive and join Rental Revolution today. Thank you.
Thank you, Rentive. Very relevant topic as we move towards the circular economy. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Perfect. And so our next team then, in that sense, would be Yacht Vision. So Yacht Vision, can you share your presentation with us?
Good morning. Yes.
Morning, guys.
Can you see it?
Yes, we can see it. So again, you know the drill. As soon as you start speaking, we start the timer. The floor is yours.
Okay, perfect. So, hello everyone. So today I want to count your story. So imagine being able to explore a luxurious yacht or breathtaking destination without ever leaving the comfort of your own home. Imagine being able to experience the feeling of standing on a deck or a magnificent yacht and taking in the sea breeze, the stunning view, discovering the hidden gems of a picturesque location, but all of this at your home through the metaverse. That's the proposition that we have for you today. So, as you know, yachts are expensive and it's a luxury item, and potential buyers want to experience them in a way that's more immersive than just looking at photos or reading a brochure, which is really the traditional way. So sadly, traditional marketing methods such as brochure and photos, they are a bit limited and they do not really provide a comprehensive view of the yacht or the location. And that's where we come in and Yacht Vision comes in with our proposition. So we all know that the yachting industry is facing several challenges, including the need to provide more engaging and interactive experiences for potential customers. And there is also this need to showcase yachts and destinations in a more innovative and effective way. So we want to offer you a comprehensive solution to these challenges by providing a virtual and augmented reality platform that will allow the users to explore yachts and destinations in an immersive and interactive way. So with Yacht Vision, what we want to provide is an experience, is a way to experience yachts and destination in 360 degrees with virtual reality or overlay augmented reality features onto the reward. So what it means is that the potential customers can get a sense of the yacht or the destination without having to be physically present. So we expect that it will be a game changer for the yacht industry. And it's not just about showcasing yachts and destinations for us. We really want to offer a range of add-on services such as yacht charter bookings, itinerary planning, concierge services, for example. So for us, it makes Yacht Vision a one-stop shop for all the things about yachting, and it offers a unique and personalized experience for each user. So we believe that Yacht Vision is not just a solution to the challenges faced by the yachting industry, but it's more for us a revolution in the way that we experience and interact with yachts and destinations, as well as customers. So we invite you now to join us on this journey and experience. And we're really excited to be at the forefront of this technology revolution. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, guys. So again, fantastic job to Yacht Vision, which is from the ESSEC Asia Pacific School in Singapore, if I'm not mistaken. Congratulations. Thank you for actually spending the time to come out and be with us today. I imagine you guys are really far ahead in terms of time. So again, thank you for making time for us. We appreciate it. And with that said, we will be moving on to our next team, which is La Cure. So La Cure, can you share your presentation with us, please?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you very much.
You see it?
Yes, we do. You're
Okay.
good to go. So again, once you start speaking, we start the timer. The floor is yours, my friend.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. First, just think about it for a second. How many of you still care about, for example, your handbag as you did 5 years ago? Unfortunately, the loss of personal value is a problem that affects everyone, especially when it comes to handbags. It's staggering to see that 85% of respondents confirmed that the personal value of their beloved bags has dropped tremendously in recent years. I can relate to this very well because I still remember the time when I treated my handbag like a little baby, but now it's just dusting in my closet. Such a shame, isn't it? So how would it be if we can restore these items and make them special again? Next to the loss of personal value, the oversaturation of the handbag market is also a major challenge. Every month, high-end fashion brands and artists create new collaborations. This makes it hard to keep track and the individuality of each bag is lost. How can we stay unique? This is exactly where La Cure comes in. We believe that every handbag has the potential to become a unique piece of art. Imagine being able to decide which artist should design your favorite handbag so that it becomes a tailor-made masterpiece that reflects your personality. As you can see, both the personal and material value of your handbag will be reinforced. With La Cure, we have created an experience in 5 easy-to-understand steps. I want to show you these steps using our first real example. First, our customer chooses their favorite artist from our database. In this case, the artist is Julia from Shenzhen. After that, the handbag will be picked up by us and will be restored and authenticated by our in-house professionals in the next step. It is then forwarded to the artist of your choice for customization. In this case, the handbag was sent to Julia. When Julia finishes the design of the handbag, it will be handed over to La Cure again. Here we make it a never-ending experience and create a unique NFT of the customized bag. The customer can decide between a digital or physical delivery, where the physical delivery is accompanied by an exclusive meet and greet with the artist. Besides artists and galleries, we also had the opportunity to get opinions about the project from Ms. Brigham from the United Nations and Ms. Carrion from Mad Brussels. Here, La Cure is described as an innovative, sustainable, and creative solution. With La Cure, we want to bring new life to existing objects. We bring back the value of the items you once loved and make them a reflection of your unique self. Thank you.
Beautiful. So, La Cure, thank you very much for that presentation from Polymoda, which I believe is in Milan, in Italy. So, thank you.
Florence.
Florence. Oh,
Yeah.
man. I have all the Italians in the room next to me screaming at me at the moment. So, thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. But very well done, very well spoken. Thank you very much. And
Thank
so,
We've already reached the last team for Pool 2 then, which is Abel from the International University of Monaco. So home-based team. So if you guys can share your presentation.
Yes. I'm here with my team.
welcome. Good morning.
Okay. Can everyone see well?
I will, yep. We can see your presentation. So,
Okay, perfect.
you know the drill. You start speaking, we start the timer whenever you would like.
Okay. Good morning. Today we'll be presenting Abel, founded by Tanisha, Lamis, Thais, Shrishti, and Dai. So currently there is luxury tailored prosthetics that are made for fashion runways and editorial magazines. However, there is no accessibility or market for it. What I mean is that once they created it for the model or the celebrity, they don't sell it to them, they don't give it no auction or anything. They instantly throw it to the trash and make absolutely no use of it. And therefore, people who are disabled see these prosthetics and say, oh, I'd like to have that. But since there's no market for it, they can't have access to it. So let me tell you the story of Sian Greenlord, who really wanted a prosthetic like these models and celebrities. But since no one does it for her, she had to do it for herself. So she had to deconstruct a Louis Vuitton bag that she had and stick it to her prosthetic to have something she wants. And we think this is a pity, and that's how Abel was founded, because we want to do it for them. So our solution is to customize wheelchairs and prosthetics for the luxury and premium segment. We would be direct business to customer service, and we strive to be high-end and design-driven. We want them to be able to customize from A to Z their prosthetic or wheelchair. They can choose the raw materials such as the leather, the color, and if they want to add precious stones and diamonds. And we will also strive to use the most sustainable products. So for example, we will offer vegan leather and use acrylic nylon, who's also sustainable. And so we'd be catering to the amputees, geriatrics, children who were born with disabilities, and also Paralympians. We really aim to cater all the people who do not have access to it and bring them what they've been longing for so long. So we give accessibility, and we also aim to destigmatize. We want to remove all the negative connotations there are about being disabled, which is basically our company Abel, because we want to show that disabled people are actually able to do everything they want. They can have their freedom and their independence. And we strive for them to self-express themselves. For example, picture a young boy who is in a wheelchair. He's not very confident about himself, and his favorite superhero is Superman. With our company, what he can do is customize his wheelchair to be complete Superman, Iron Man themed, and therefore he can feel better about himself and actually be the hero that he's been dreaming of. And that is basically what our company is about. Abel is an extension of you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Very well done, Abel from the International University of Monaco. Thank you very much for that very well-spoken presentation. Again, as always, I'm very impressed. So thank you for that. And with that being said, we will now be moving into our second round of voting. So we will be putting up a slide on the screen momentarily that will provide you with both a QR code and a link to go to Slido and vote for your favorite team out of pool number 2. And so as soon as that goes on screen, we will once again leave you about 3 minutes to go and cast your vote, as well as to go and take your bathroom break, your smoke break, et cetera, get some food, get some popcorn. I mean, it's a little early for popcorn, but you know, we're heating up, so it's never a bad time. And with that being said, I believe that the Slido should be opened. So I will begin the timer for 3 minutes. And at the end of this timer, we will come back and we will move into pool number 3.
Hi, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt before. I saw that on the live chat, people had trouble like voting. They said the password didn't work.
Okay.
And if you check online, like in the chat, a lot of people are saying that. And I had one person like who tried to vote me and it didn't work.
Okay. I'll go check on that and get back to you on what's going on with that. Give me 1 second. Okay, so just to be sure, this time if you can, use the QR code to ensure that everything works properly. And then on top of that, excuse me, please try to vote as soon as you can, because even though I set the timer for 3 minutes, it may close a few seconds before the timer actually ends, or a few seconds after it ends. So that's the best advice that I've been given by our technical team. I hope that helps you out a bit. And hopefully the rest of the voting from here on out runs a bit more smoothly. So thank you for bearing with us. And 50 seconds. I don't go to your school. Another team, right? Okay, so there should be about 10 seconds left in voting. If you haven't done it, quickly go and do it now, because that will close out automatically. And voila, there we go. That is time up for voting. So those of you who have cast your votes, thank you very much for doing so. We wish you each the best of luck. Just as a reminder, again, for those of you that are participating, the points that you will receive from the online battles today will account for 1/3 of the overall points that you will have. So the idea is that, again, technical jury covers 2/3 of the points that you will receive. Online battles today covers 1/3, and putting those together, whoever has the highest amount of points will be going to the finals in person in May at the Yacht Club de Monaco. So just as a little reminder, this accounts for only really 1/3 of the overall score that you will receive. So with that being said, we will move straight into our third pool of participants right now. And our first team is Hélène, also from Neoma Business School. So Hélène, can you share your presentation with us?
Yes, of course, right away.
Thank you very much.
Is it visible?
Yes, it is. So once again, the floor is yours. Whenever you would like to begin, start speaking, and I will start the timer.
Okay, perfect. So I will start right now. So welcome everyone. This is our group, Hélène Cure-de-Jouvence, to present with you the problem that the fashion industry is facing now in general, is that there's a lot of redundancy that we've been seeing. And that kind of thing has been kind of seeping into the luxury fashion industry, as now not only do we see people wearing just the similar clothes when it comes to fast fashion, it's kind of seeping into the luxury industry, as we see the lack of the promise of uniqueness made by luxury is kind of seeping. Customers are seeking now more nostalgic vintage pieces as they have more character and personality, and there's less and less artification when it comes to fashion, which is kind of killing the art world in general, and kind of not helping out newer artists in general. So to give like a random example, we saw that like Kylie Jenner at the last Haute Couture show for Schiaparelli had a similar outfit as an audience to the model that was walking the show, Irina, which kind of made her feel uncomfortable. So this is kind of a natural feeling. Whenever you see that someone is wearing a similar outfit, you get a gut feeling that it's not that good for you. So moving on, speaking about our service, you can see now we have 2 Birkin bags. You can clearly see that these 2 Birkin bags, each of them has their own character, their own personality, even though it's the same product, but they're obviously owned by different people. So our service entails a very much blessed pairing with one of our signed artists to kind of help you rejuvenate your own product in a sense where it's beyond personalization. It's an artistic collaboration to go on and beyond anything that whatever you felt like the character of your bag is. So now we see here there's 3 Lady Dior bags. Each of them can be owned by different people. And going through the atelier of Hélène, which is a local atelier, we kind of want to do the same thing as an haute couture atelier. You can see the transformation can be something like this, dependent on how you would like your product to be. And we're here to serve you the exact same thoughts that you have. And that can be extended to any kind of product. So I want to take everyone a second to just think about their favorite kind of clothing item and how it would kind of go through the transformation and how you could imagine its characteristic going through life. So that thought in your head right now is our brief, and it's for us to kind of make you and pair you with an artist to collaborate on the exact kind of thing that you want. Because for us, we really want to drive a balanced proposition between giving artists, local artists, or just amazing artists the option to kind of do whatever they want and for you to be the creator, because in our atelier, you are the creator of your own kind of artistic direction. So thank you. And our last message is to wear a love letter to yourself with Hélène. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Very interesting project you have going on there. We will now move on to our second home-based team from the International University of Monaco. And their name is Minerva. So if you guys could please share your presentation with us, that'd be great. Just a second here. Okay, we will move on to our second team, which is C and E from also the International University of Monaco. So C and E, are you guys ready to present your projects?
I love having online events because while we wait for a response, we just sort of stand here in silence.
At least there's 2 of us standing here, so it's...
Yeah, that's the thing. At least we have each other, you know.
We can look at each other and make a look.
Yesterday it was sort of just me standing in a room alone, waiting for someone to speak back to me. But C and E, I don't know if you guys can hear us.
Yes, we are here. Sorry.
There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Giving me somebody to talk to. I appreciate that. So whenever you can, please just share your presentation. Let me know when it's ready, and then of course when you're ready to start speaking, we will start the timer.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes, we can. Can you make it full screen, please?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Wait just a second. Okay. Okay. Can we start when we want?
When you're ready, I'll start the timer.
Okay, thank you. So good morning. This is Atlas, our project based on transforming the seas one luxury piece at a time.
Wait, guys, I'm sorry. I apologize. I hate to interrupt you. For us on our screen, we can't see your your presentation is not full screen for us. I don't.
Oh.
It looks like it's simply locked on the Canva page at the moment.
Okay, because we put on presentation. Maybe we should use like a PDF or something.
Yeah, if it's possible.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll give you a few seconds to try to use a PDF form.
Sorry for that. We don't know why.
No, don't be. It's technology, huh? Well, what can you do? We do our best, but yeah. So you could try with a PDF. That might be a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly. Now you can see it.
Same. We still see the canvas screen at the moment.
You share. Okay.
It might be if it's. Okay. Yeah, it's full screen, so we can see you. So we'll let you start again. We'll restart the timer, and of course, when you start speaking, that's when we will start the timer.
Okay. So good morning again. This is Atlas, our project based on transforming the seas one luxury piece at a time. So our primary focus was on the yachting industry, since both of us are based in Monaco and every day we are in contact with this industry. We have realized that there is a significant issues that became an opportunity for us. So the problem is linked to the circular economy in the yachting industry. As a briefly analysis of the market, we can see that the yachting industry has grown a lot in the recent year due to the pandemic. Indeed, in 2021, 1,423 yachts have been sold, and then this number remained almost the same in 2022. This is a sign that the market is still growing. Despite this impressive growth, there's not really a well-established circular economy model. Indeed, when a yacht, for instance, comes to an end of its life, is just abandoned or allowed to sink. For this reason, all the materials that could be found inside is just wasted. For this reason, we want to implement our solution by implementing circular economy in the yachting industry. Our leading idea is to produce luxury exclusive interior items by using GRP, wood, engines, moquette, leather, wallpaper, which are pre-existing in the yachts, by creating products such as jacuzzi, poof, armchair, tableware, cushions, all those products that can be reused and put in new constructed yachts. Of course, we want to create partnership with shipyards and brokerage companies in order to avoid this yacht to let them sink, and also to give incentives to clients to use sustainable products. We want also to implement our idea in the private aviation, the automotive industry, by giving them pre-existing materials such as tech. For instance, they could create a yachting line by using our products and implement it in their final products. We want also to implement the metaverse by creating a platform which allows clients to preview and modify the final products based on their tastes. To conclude, our aim is to create a way to make the yachting industry a circular economy. We want to offer products which are yacht inspired and created by using and pre-existing materials. And we want to give to ultra high net worth individuals, which are more and more involved in the purchase of sustainable products, the possibility to have sustainable products also on the yachts. So with Atlas, they will get sustainable products which are still very luxurious and made from high quality. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So thank you. Pardon? Oh, good. Okay. So CNE, thank you very much for that. Again, very well spoken, very interesting.
Very interesting.
And that's honestly, that's the best thing. So I said it yesterday for those of you who may have been listening. But I've been doing this for 5 years now, the Mark Challenge, and every single year there's always teams that continually amaze me, to be quite honest with you. The ingenuity, the heart, the soul, the blood, sweat, and tears that go into each of these projects. Not only is it really impressive to see and really inspiring in a sense, but it's what keeps this going. You know, it's the heart and soul of the Mark Challenge, and it's what's kept me here for 5 years, even though they don't pay me for anything. So I can't really complain, because at the end of the day, what I do get out of this is some really cool ideas, and I get to meet some really cool people. So
exactly the reason I'm very excited to be co-hosting with Matt and being here this year with you guys.
Exactly. And yeah. Josephine's, it's her first year, so she's definitely in for a treat, let me tell you.
So far, it's been really great. I love hearing you guys' ideas. It's super interesting. Both Matt and I were very fond of sustainability, so the circular ideas, they're very interesting to hear about for us.
Yeah. And so with that being said, we will cease entertaining you guys ourselves. We have done our job, and we will move on to the next team in pool number 3, which is Feather. Feather Can you share your screen with us?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank
Just
you.
hold on a second.
Take your
Okay,
time.
can you see me? Can you hear me all very well?
Yes, we can.
We can.
Great.
So whenever you
Okay.
start speaking, we will start the timer.
Yes, I will share my screen.
Thank you.
May you please put the screen in full screen?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks,
All
guys.
good?
Perfect.
You're
Thank
good to
you.
go.
Okay, great. So hello, everyone. I'm glad to be here presenting our project to all of you. So I'm Asia, and I will be presenting the Feather project and I will be speaking for my two partners that cannot present here with me today, but are here to see us. So 7.5 million tons. This is the amount of textile waste in Europe every year. As a comparison, 7.5 million is approximately 187 times the population of Monaco. So I would like to be more precise in the problem of textile in the fashion industry. Feathers and down, more precisely, are an incredible material because of its natural isolation quality and its durability. But what we don't know is that the down and feather of 25 ducks are required to make one jacket. So sustainably and ethically speaking, fashion and more particularly luxury fashion brands cannot continue to rely on this method to source their material. In fact, livestock contributes to 14.5% to the global greenhouse gas emissions, which are known to disrupt the atmosphere. So more and more people are becoming aware of the importance of sustainability and require brands whom they can trust to meet their needs. Luxury is very well positioned to become more and more sustainable. Its products are durable by nature as they are made from the highest quality materials, and they have a culture of transmissions of values from one generation to another. So as I said before, down is the default material for isolation because it is good, but the sourcing is problematic. So this is where we, Feather, will help companies get the benefit of the down without participating to the negative aspect of its sourcing. We are a marketplace that links fashion brands looking for recycled feather and down to trustworthy suppliers. When jacket or other down-filled clothing are thrown away, the down remains in good condition and only the shell is damaged, which means all the down can be recycled and reused. We gather all this material that was supposed to be thrown away and we will give it a second life. This way, fashion, and more particularly luxury fashion brands, will be able to provide the same product quality and will meet the current needs in terms of sustainability and customer demand. We need somebody to do something, and this somebody will be Feather. Thank you.
Lovely job, Feather. Thank you very much. Very well spoken. Very, very interesting subject matter also as well. And with that being said, we will move on to our next team, which is Barbaric. So again, I'm sorry if I butchered that name to the high heavens. I do my best. So,
No, it was okay. No worries.
thank you for making that makes me feel a lot better. So as soon as you share your screen and your presentation, we can let you get on your way.
Yes, it should be okay now.
Yep, we can see everything. Perfect. So whenever you'd like to begin, the floor is yours.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. I'm Lisa, and with my team, we are thrilled to be here today to introduce you Barbaric. So our brand is unique as it addresses several concerns that jewelry lovers may face. So first, a large number of jewelry pieces are seldom or never worn, often left aside in closet or saved due to safety reasons or simply changing tastes. It represents about 30% of family jewelry, so which is used. This results in a significant amount of resources and material being wasted, which is not only a financial loss for individuals, but also detrimental to the environment. In addition, few brands on the market place significant importance on major topics of our time, such as inclusivity and sustainability.
The current generation struggle to identify with and are thus looking for brands that embrace values of sustainability, gender equality, and ethics rather than traditional luxury jewelry brands. So to tackle these issues, we have created Per Paris. We transform all our unused jewelry pieces into a matching pair of pieces that can be shared between two people and thereby strengthening the bond between them. Per Paris is an inclusive and sustainable brand that celebrates love in all its forms. By doing so, we breathe new life into all pieces, reducing waste and providing people with unique and personalized jewelry that truly reflects who they are. We have a strong emphasis on creativity, craftsmanship, scarcity, and innovation. We create one-of-a-kind, highly personalized pieces that reflects the individuality of all of our customers. Our skilled artisans use only the highest quality materials and techniques to create pieces that are not only beautiful, but also timeless. Furthermore, our focus on inclusivity and sustainability set us apart from other luxury jewelry brands. We are committed to create pieces that are genderless and inclusive, allowing everyone to express themselves through them. We also prioritize ethical and sustainable practices, ensuring that our pieces are not only visually stunning, but also contribute positively to the world around us. So thank you for your attention.
Beautiful. Per Paris, thank you very much for that presentation. Again, of course, very well spoken, very well done. No comments there. So with that said, we're supposed to have one more team for this pool. So we will call them one more time just to see if they're here. And if not, we will move straight into voting. So Minerva from IUM, are you guys in the chat with us now? Okay, going once, going twice. Good. All right. So we will be moving straight into voting then. I'm very sorry, Minerva, but c'est la vie, as they say in French. But so with that said, we will move straight into our third round of voting. And we will do it just like we did the other two. Slido link, QR code, go on. You'll have 3 minutes to vote. Once that's done, we will close all of that out. And then from there, we will announce who will be moving on to the second round. From there, we will have a break, and then we will move into the second round, which gets a little bit more in-depth into each of the projects. So instead of a 3-minute presentation, that will be a 4-minute presentation alongside a 1-minute video. So the slide should be up at the moment, showing everyone how to access the voting link. Okay, it should be up. And I will start the timer now for 3 minutes. At the end of those 3 minutes, we will close out the voting. So even if you're on the page and you cast your vote after the 3-minute mark, it will be closed out, so you won't be able to cast your vote. So I recommend doing it now, and then again, going and taking whatever quick 2-minute and 45-second break that you may need. So thank you, guys. And I should also add one thing to what I said before about quickly voting. So there is a delay in the stream, as most of you might imagine. I'd say it's about 5 to 10 seconds. So it is a pretty hefty delay. So again, please make sure you get your votes in ASAP, as in like right now, not 10 seconds before it closes out, because at that point it'll already be probably closed. And that's usually how we run into issues. We have a big delay here. So just keep that in mind. Thank you, guys. You can vote. Annalise as well. And we've got the whole team over there furiously voting in the other room at the moment. So what do you think so far?
It's great. Interesting product.
Yeah, the Mark Challenge is always a good time. It's always a lot better in person. So yeah, like I said, you're definitely in for a really good treat. Because for those of you who will be joining us in person, the weather's beautiful in Monaco, sunny all the time. Can't complain, nice and warm. We're going to be in the Yacht Club, which is an absolutely fantastic venue. There's going to be good people. You're going to meet really interesting people as well. So you're going to gain a lot of connections. And on top of that, we offer you champagne. So there is absolutely no reason you should not be there. With that said, there's the timer. So voting is now closed. And from there, we will start to tally up all of the points, and within the next minute or so, we will be able to provide all of you with the names of the teams who will be advancing into the second round. So we have our mathematicians in the next room over doing their algorithmic magic. I'm a business major, so I don't understand how any of that stuff works. God bless them. And so they're basically working on tallying up the scores now. But as we were saying before, the Mark Challenge in person in May is really a magical event. And again, it's going to be Josephine's first Mark Challenge. It's going to be my fifth, so I'm the old man in the crowd now, and it's yeah, like I said before, every year there's projects that are more and more interesting and more inspiring. Like for example, last year or 2 years ago, we had a project from a school in Switzerland, and they provided sustainable cabins that you could basically plop anywhere in the world. So they were these luxury experiences and these beautiful, elegant looking cabins that were completely 100% sustainable. And it was projects like that you look at them and you walk away with your mind just going, right? Because they're one of those projects that just constantly inspires. And so we hope to be seeing a lot more of those projects. And we've seen a lot of them today, actually, as well. So I'm going to check quick to make sure that we have all of the results, and we do.
Exciting.
So the results, we will not announce them in the order that you will be speaking. So they're just going to be in a random order. So in pool number 1, the top 3 teams will be advancing into round 2. The first team is Elements with 20% of the vote. So as you can hear, there's a round of applause for you guys in the next room over, and I'll give you a little round of applause as well. And
our next team moving on from pool 1 is Sora Lux, which had 17% of the votes.
We have the entire Mark Challenge team over here providing moral support for you. And the third team, which will be advancing into the second round, is Mirror Me with 37% of the vote. Congratulations, guys. So that's pool 1, which will be moving into round 2. As for pool 2, the winners, again, in no specific order, are Abel with 19% of the vote.
Our second team moving on from pool 2 is Rentive with 18% of the votes.
And finally, our third team from pool 2 is I Do with 27% of the vote. Thank you guys for the big round of applause over there. And there's one more pool. There is the third pool of the first round. And so those who will be moving on to round 2 from pool number 3 are, again, in no particular order, Feather with 44% of the vote. That was a landslide. That's a landslide victory right there.
And the second team moving on from pool 3 with my best French accent is Père Paris with 18% of the votes.
And our third team from pool number 3 moving on to round 2 is Hélène with 33% of the vote. Right on schedule. So congratulations to all 9 of those teams. And from there on out, we will take a quick 10-minute break. And when we come back, we will begin round 2. Once again, 4-minute presentations, 1-minute video as opposed to 3 minutes. And from there, we will finally see who will be the winners of the Mark Challenge online battles. So go take your 10-minute break and we'll set a timer. Once the timer goes off, we will call everyone back and we will begin again. Yeah.
Excuse me, I have a question. Is someone still here?
Yes. Hello.
Okay, yes, hello, thank you. I just wanted to know when we will present because I currently am at work. So I need to take time to go out of work and present. So I
Okay.
need to know when Feather will present.
What team are you? What's your
Feather.
team? Feather. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Give me 1 moment and I will sort that out for you. Okay.
Thank you very much.
No worries. These are details.
Tell it again to everyone so please take screen.
Yeah. Wow.
That's the image.
Okay, so Feather, we have an answer for you. we have some extra information. And this goes for all the teams. So we have the time slots for all of the teams. I will go through quickly each of the teams with the time slot. And this is in order that you will be presenting from now on. So the first team that will be presenting is Mirror Me, which is 11:20 to 11:25. The second team will be Elements, which is 11:25 to 11:30. Sora Lux, which will be 11:30 to 11:35. From there, we will go to I Do, 11:35 to 11:40. Abel, 11:40 to 11:45. Rentive, 11:45 to 11:50. Hélène, 11:50 to 11:55. Feather, this is for you guys. You will be from 11:55 to 12 p.m. noon. We do ask that you be there a few minutes before, if possible, just so that we can ensure if we're a few minutes ahead of schedule or a few minutes behind schedule, that everything is prepared to go. So
Okay,
let us know if that's okay for you.
Yes, thank you.
Good, thank you. And the last team is Père Paris, which will be presenting from 12 to 12:05. And so once again, in order, each of the teams presenting: Mirror Me, Elements, Sora Lux, I Do, Abel, Rentive, Hélène, Feather, and Père Paris. So are there any more questions for the moment in the chat? Oh, no participants. Good, I'll take that as a no. So in that case, we still have about 5 minutes left for the break. And after that, we will get right into the rest of the presentations. I'm gonna go take a leak, I'll be back in. I need to.
Hello, I have a question. If anybody's.
Hi, hello. Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, I requested a switch in the panelist because two of my colleagues will be doing the second round of the presentation. Is it possible to send them the link? I think I sent an email.
We are doing the change now.
Okay.
We just switched it off for privacy reasons. Okay.
Thank you so much.
But bear with us because it will be sent in a few minutes. So at least you can confirm us if everything. Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you. Sora Lux team, can you confirm that you have well received the email? Good night.
Yeah, 1 second, I will ask them.
Thank you.
That's like the market rentability and the fear.
No, there's we have to fix the schedule.
Yes, by the so that they
But
go back they're back, you know.
Yeah, they both got the link.
Perfect, thank you.
Oh, yes, both are.
One of them says it's not valid.
Did this person try to connect with another email?
I'm gonna ask. Okay, they should both be able to access it now.
Thank you.
Do you want me just to exit the?
No, you can stay.
Ah, okay.
Or you can exit whatever. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Good to go. Okay, welcome back, everybody, from that short break that we had. I hope everybody had a nice little 10-minute break. Got everything done that you needed to get done, and so we're going to ask you to make your way back to your screens now, so that we can begin with round 2. And so, to just get right into it, to not waste any time, we're going to ask our first team if they are ready to present yet, and that is Mirror Me. Are you guys there? Can you?
Yes.
Yes, we are here.
Good, lovely. So we ask you, we will play your 1-minute video first. We will have you share your presentation, and it will work the same way as it worked before. Once you start speaking, that's when the timer begins. So
okay.
Perfect.
We will play your video for you. And after that, then we will get right into the rest of the content.
MirrorMe is controlled by a smartphone application. It is a personalized device that will allow consumers to find the right cosmetics/beauty products for their skin. MirrorMe can detect 14 skin features in real time to be effective from one day to another. Depending on the skin problems detected, the connected mirror will propose the most suitable product. Reducing the overproduction and overconsumption are the main goals of our project. Moreover, we will put the light on sustainable and local cosmetic brands. MirrorMe. Elevate your cosmetic game.
Okay, thank you for that. Really cool video. So we ask you, Mirror Me, can you share your presentation with us?
Of course.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Is it okay for you? Do you see it?
Yes, we do. So you know the drill. Once you start speaking, we start the timer. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. So hello, everyone. With my colleague Benoit, the UX manager, and myself, the team manager of the team, we will now give you more information about MirrorMe, our connected mirror. As we mentioned earlier, our company do not create the mirror. In fact, we have a supplier named Perfect Cop that provided for us. Perfect Cop is a Taiwanese company specialized in AI technology. Like us, several companies have already put their trust in them, particularly in the beauty sector, such as Estée Lauder, Elf, or even Benefit. The main point of the technology developed is that it allowed the mirror to detect 14 different skin features to be as efficient as possible. It also allows users to have a real projection in terms of makeup, color, or shades. The aim of this partnership is to be able to connect the mirror developed by Perfect Cop with the smartphone application. The mirror is also able to analyze the health or the skin as well as the age, according to marks or wrinkle present. The objective is to be able to give personalized recommendation, as well as an analysis over time of the evolution of the skin. The added value of our mirror is that it only offers products from eco-friendly or sustainable brands. It is important for us to mention that our product is inclusive. It has the ability to recognize and advise any type of skin, face, or hair. As far as the market is concerned, MirrorMe is present in a market with great future. Based on advanced technology, it is a market that will grow strongly in the years. As far as positioning is concerned, MirrorMe stands out from its competitors, on one hand with price, but also about its numerous features and options, which make it the most efficient connected mirror on the market. Concerning our customer base, we are targeting younger people, Gen Y. They are premium luxury customers with high incomes that have money to spend on gadgets as non-essential. I will now let speak Benoit.
So for the promotion will take place online, mainly with a sponsorized post on diverse social media, and also by the creation of a Google Ads and a partnership with a beauty influencer. We will also create our website to commercialize our eShop, first the mirror and also the creation of the application on diverse app store. And in the future, we will have some partnership with a physical store, particularly a skincare spot in mall. For the launch, we will first focus on Europe and Asian markets, because Perfect Cop is already well known in both markets. For the price, it will be 800 euros, and for the final consumer. So we'll have a margin between the price that we will bought the mirror from Perfect Cop and the price that we will sell it for the final consumer. We will also collect money thanks to the diverse partnership that we will have on our marketplace, because we will put the light on local and social and sustainable makeup brands. And finally, our projection for the future is for the first year is to commercialize 1,000 of mirror and to sell at least 80% of our stock. And for the years after, is to start the B2B partnership in a physical store and the creation of some muses for MirrorMe, and to reduce the purchasing price from Perfect Cop to increase our margin. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.
Beautiful. So you kept right on time, actually, with not a second to spare. Thank you again for not having me have to cut that off. Perfectly timed. So
thank you.
Thank you.
Our next team then.
Our next team out is Elements. Are you guys ready?
Hello, yes.
Okay.
Perfect. So while you prepare yourself, we will play your video for you. Again, 1 minute video, 4 minute presentation. I think you know how it goes.
Perfect. So if you guys now could share your presentation with us, and then when you're ready, we'll start the timer.
Okay, it looks like we can see. So once again, once you start speaking, we start counting.
Hello, we're Elements and we'll be presenting for round 2. So to remind you guys again about what we offer, we are a B2B2C AI-based immersive luxury spa service, which offers a unique, innovative, and personalized approach to wellness with the help of AI technology, as well as highly trained professionals. We're very unique and we offer ultra personalized experience. To talk a little bit about corporate social responsibility and sustainability of the project, we came up with several ideas. First is to improve our mental and emotional health, increase awareness of wellness, job creation, charity and accessibility, sustainable resource consumption, reducing carbon footprint, and finally, sustainable sourcing. And about the sector analysis, we found out that the global market size of the spa industry is expected to grow. According to Statista 2022, it used to be $95 billion in 2021, and it's expected to grow to 185 billion by 2030. So we can say from this data that spa industry is stable and it's a rising sector. And although it's competitive, the demand is very high. And also to talk a little bit about the immersive technology market, it's on the rise as well. The market size is valued at $21 billion in 2021, and it's expected to grow to 134 billion by 2030. So we can say that spa plus immersive space, it's a really big business opportunity and very attractive. A little bit more about the sector, we can say that personalized service in spa using AI is not yet developed, and we are here to fill the gap. And I talked a little bit briefly on the round 1, but we're going to be targeting mainly the rich experiencer and absolute luxury sectors in the age of 25 to 60-year-old. We want them to have a relaxing time out of their demanding lifestyles. This is our 4 Ps, the marketing plan. What we offer is AI-based immersive luxury spa center, and we'll be setting the place at the busy cities such as New York, Tokyo, Singapore, Berlin, and so on. And the basic immersive day kit for the price will be set as 2,500 euro. And different formulas will be set so they can create a personalized experience plan. And for the promotion, it will be done using several ideas such as website, social media, event marketing, word of mouth, charity events, and so on. This is the competitor and positioning map. As you can see, we're very exclusive and innovative compared to the other competitors, such as the Ritz-Carlton Spa. And briefly to talk about the financial analysis, we set these numbers. We expect to have 1.5 million euro for the first year, and we set these numbers for the second and third year. And the fundings would be done mainly by angel investors, bank loan, share capital, and partnerships. And we expect to recover by 5 years of successful businesses. And lastly, to talk a little bit about the resources, we'll be mainly getting from physical, human, financial, marketing, and technological. Thank you so much for listening. And that's it for our presentation.
Thank you guys very much. Again, very well spoken, very well done. And so we will be moving straight into our next team then, which is Sora Lux. So Sora Lux, yes. Can you hear us? Beautiful.
Yes, can you hear me?
So, good morning. Thank you again. Congratulations on making it to round 2. And so, as you now are probably aware, we'll run your video for you, and we'll come back, and we'll let you present your second presentation.
With the rise of connected jewelry, Sora Lux creates a link between advanced technology and luxury. We aspire to become a romantic and innovative brand, which ties financial intuitiveness and an appealing aesthetic. We associate a high-end jewelry piece, composed of a pearl and ring, with a micro-payment chip, built in and hidden from sight. This allows our users to pay by the touch of their fingers, anywhere, anytime, and on many types of payment terminals. Sora Lux adapts to a fast-moving industry where connected accessories have become a norm, whether it is on the wrist or in the skin. Our product will benefit to those who are independent, flexible, tech-oriented, and seeking for elegance. Sora Lux, we tie together success and finesse.
Thank you. Awesome video. Okay, so if you guys share your screen now.
Yes, I will try to do it now. Why is it not working? Just give me 1 second, sorry.
No worries.
Okay. I don't understand why it is not working. Oh, can you see it now?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I know you're sharing. Just.
Okay. Oops, sorry. I don't know how to put that in big screen. Is it okay like that?
Alice, you can présentation and then diaporama or something like that. Agrandi.
I know why is it not working.
It's good.
Oh,
like
yes, here.
this.
Okay. Okay, I got it. Sorry.
Okay, we'll start the timer then when you're ready to
Thank
present.
you.
Good luck.
Thank you. So good morning, everyone. Me and Alice will now present you the second part of our presentation. So Sora Lux, when it comes to the social and environment impact, we will spend a proportion of your revenue in research and development. We'll also train and give equal opportunities for all of our employees. We will give full transparency with regards to no compliance and sustainable requirements, and our materials are certified sustainable following the World Gold Council. So now, when it comes to 95% of our materials can be reused or recovered with guarantee letter given to the client. We'll have our foundation, and all payments made will generate a donation to our foundation. The monetary will be used for philanthropic events and given access to course and further degrees. So now talking about our market analysis, well, our main competitor is McClear. It's a British technology that designs and manufactures electronic smart rings and security systems. However, when it comes to McClear, they create the design based on the ring functionality, and Sora Lux will focus on elegance with utility. When it comes to the biometric options as fingerprint scanning, face recognition, iris, and voice recognition, Sora Lux offers a simple option. So the market is already adapted to use Sora Lux rings. Now, when it comes to our customers, are individuals who value high-hand jewelry and convenience in their financial transactions. Individuals looking for a unique and innovation, but also a simple way to make their payments.
Can you hear me well?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to talk a bit about the marketing plan. So first, we will start with the market analysis, where we'll be testing the prototypes just to obtain the certification for the further development, as there are many certifications that will be needed. Then, of course, one of our main points will be the data security, because we will get some personal information about our customers. So it will be one of our main focus here.
as well as the NFC compatibility with the payment machines. We will also need some necessary restriction for the application development. So that will be linked also with the certification. Then we will create also an app. So this will also be an important part of our plan with the planning and design of the app, and also how to be adaptable on the application stores such as Apple Store and Google Play. We will also need to develop the materials and an interface design. And to finish, I will talk a bit about the financial plan. So we expect to sell 275 items in the year 1 with a revenue of 388,000 francs and up to more than 600 items in the year 3. So to really have a growth between the year 1 and the year 3. As for the application membership that will be included in our app, we'll have from free to reward. And you can see here the revenue. And as for the website application, the year 1 will be more expensive as we will have more to develop in the first year than in the third year. And so you can see at the end of the profit and loss that we will have in between the year 1 to year 3. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Thank you guys very much. Again, with about 12 seconds left to spare. So right on schedule. Very good job. Very well done. And from there, we will move then straight into our next team, which is I Do. I Do, are you guys there? Are you ready to go? I do not think that you may have heard me. Okay, so up.
Oh, sorry, we're here.
Don't be. Well, in that case, we will again present video and then go straight into a presentation. Is that all right for you?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, guys. Beautiful. Thank you guys very much for that very well put together video. And so with that said, we are going to ask you once again, if you can share your presentation with us. We'll get all that up and we'll let you get on your way.
There we go. Can you see my presentation correctly?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So good morning, everybody. We will start with the marketing analysis surrounding I Do. So for starters, I Do is set to disrupt the wedding industry in the US, thanks to its high sustainable focus and its 100% personalization features. It is currently the only wedding planning app 100% focused on luxury and sustainability. Additionally, it focuses on customer-specific values to generate recommended vendors and therefore allow more personalizations than its current competitors. According to our research, the US was the country that has spent the most amount of money in weddings in 2019. And because California is a leading state in environmentalism, we decided it was the right place to enter the market. Our competitive vision led us to a long-term market expansion, from California to the US, to Europe and Asia, entering through India. Regarding our marketing plan, we will reach our target through online and offline channels. Our best allies will be social media, affiliate marketing, Google search, and of course, word of mouth in the online channels. while our presence in events, weddings, and wedding fairs, plus the word of mouth, will be our biggest ally on the offline terrain. In I2, we are committed on having a positive CSR and sustainable impact. Throughout our practices, we aim to support local and independent businesses, focus on quality instead of quantity, and support vendors from different demographics. Therefore, our CSR vision oversees three important aspects: inclusions, consciousness, and fair trade. As we said in our previous presentation, weddings produce massive waste with an equivalent emission of 4 to 5 people in the entire year. So we plan to be part of the solution by providing couples a greener wedding in line with their personal values. As part of our offer, we provide clients with options to choose between a free and a paid service. The free version will offer a general overview of providers, while the paid version will elevate the exclusivity of vendors and unlock luxury services. The revenue will be generated through a 3% reservation fee paid by vendors, while on our paid version, clients will not only pay us through the subscription, but we will as well receive up 5% of a special luxury affiliate links. Therefore, based on informed assumptions, we develop a cash flow forecast for our 4 first financial years. The initial investment to develop the product will lead us to a loss in the first year. As the popularity of our business grows in the second year, a small income will be generated. Our objective is to be the leading wedding planning app in California by year 3, which will thus be associated with the revenue growth, but also costs associated with the business development. Finally, by year 4, our revenue will grow stronger than our expenses. Thank you very much for your attention. We are I2, the best way to your perfect day, not only in terms of luxuriousness, but also on sustainability.
Thank you for that. Very interesting project. Cool to hear about.
I love the ending as well.
Yeah.
I thought the conclusion was really well done.
Okay, so our next team will be the team Abel. Are you guys ready and present?
Yes.
Perfect. So we'll play your video then.
Oh.
Thank you for that.
Beautiful, lovely. Big fan of the music in that video as well.
Yes.
With that said, we're just waiting on you guys to share your presentation. And once again, as you now know, presentation looks good to go. The floor is yours. Once you start, the timer begins.
Okay. To start with, we would like to talk about our social impact, which is based on 3 pillars, which is accurate representation, a connected community, and our ultimate goal to improve urban accessibility for our audience. Coming to accurate representation, this will be at the core of our business and marketing. We will use only disabled models to promote positive disability inclusion, as it is the core of our identity. For the connected community, we aim to have a platform on our website where we have socialization for differently abled and their families. They can post content, share videos, share experiences, and eventually meet at our pop-ups and events and really be a part of the integrated able community. And our final goal is with our business to positively impact urban accessibility for our audience based on their needs, which we will gather from our connected community page. Moving on, being the first players on the market, we can only evaluate the market size. Currently, the wheelchair market is 4.5 billion in 2021, 2.26 billion for the prosthetics market, and 10 million people in developed countries require a wheelchair. As you can see, there is huge potential for us.
Now, regarding our marketing plan, we'll be following 3 key trends that are very important nowadays, and especially in the luxury sector. So first, there will be personalization, fashion inclusivity, and sustainability. Now, regarding advertising and promotion, we'll be having events and meetups where our clients can get to know one another and really create this sense of community, and also pop-up stores where they can place their orders, and we're going to have the materials there for them to actually touch, smell, and really have this experiential experience. Then we're going to have the follow-up program because it is a one-time purchase. However, once you are part of our community, it's not the end of your customer journey, and we really want to build a very genuine and close bond with our customers. Then we'll be posting on social media to begin with. Then we'd like to extend to partnerships with hospital, private doctors, and luxury fashion brands. And also we will rely on positive word of mouth. Now, regarding our financial, for the sales revenue forecast, for the first year in 2023, we do not intend on making any revenues as we will be newly established and we will not have customers. However, in 2024, we will be making 1,100,000 euros because we're going to have established ourselves very good with social medias and word of mouth. Then regarding in 2025, we're going to be making 1,280,000 euros because we're going to have more audience through social medias and other marketing strategies. Now, regarding funding, we'll each put in 10,000 euros, so we're going to have 50,000. Then for the bank loan, we're going to ask for 100,000 euros if we're able to get it. But mainly, we'd be basing ourselves on business angels and crowdfunding for a period of 3 years, asking for 1,950,800 euros. Now, the deal here is that the business receives 39,016 euros per investor, and the investor in returns gets 0.5% of shares in our company. Thank you.
Excellent job. Thank you very much. Very, very well spoken, very well presented. So we will continue moving on because we're a bit late. So the next team is Rentive. Rentive, can you guys, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Beautiful. Good. So video, presentation, you know how it goes.
Want to wear the latest trends without commitment? Do you have a wardrobe full of designer items? Would you like to get rewarded for it? Presenting to you, Rentive. Designer brands without designer price tags. Multiple designer brands just one click away. Promote sustainability in style and make a difference. How it works. Select your fave. Fast delivery to your doorstep. Now it's your time to shine. You the lender, monetize your wardrobe. Join the rental revolution. Rentive.
Lovely. Thank you very much, guys. So if you can share your presentation,
yeah,
we can get right on with the show.
So I can start, right?
We can see it. You're good to go. Whenever you would like to begin, I'll start the timer.
Okay, so let's start by why we thought of having Rentive. The manufacturing of fashion goods has a considerable amount of impact on our environment. More carbon dioxide equivalent is produced annually by the textile industry than by aviation and shipping combined.
This is due to the fact that they use high energy and water while disposing a lot of waste. As a company, our main focus is that we'll be promoting sustainability. We'll be promoting circular fashion by replacing new clothing purchases and the production with the rental of pre-loved clothing. This will reduce the need for new clothing production, significantly minimizing the negative environment impact on the fashion industry. Coming to the competitor analysis, Rentive's value proposition is centered around connecting renters and lenders to create social fashion community, while our other competitor, Her Collective, is focused on providing access to high quality fashion, and By Rotation is centered around more affordability, clothing, and inclusivity. Moving on to mapping, Rentive lies in the region of being more pricey and having a model of peer-to-peer lending, since the pieces will be unique, high-end, and some celebrity pieces. And this is the reason why we chose Her Collective and By Rotation, because they also lie somewhere near us. Coming to the marketing strategy, in the terms of marketing mix, we took in account the 5P strategy, as all of these aspects were what makes Rentive. The products consist of our app, high-end clothing, and sustainable packaging, with a commission-based pricing model where consumers can pay as they go based on rental period. We will have a full-fledged digital-based promotion on social media events like launch event in a pop-up store format, SEO, SEM, marketing to stay on the top of our competitors. People are most important stakeholders of our company, consisting of our employees and customers, with our primary target being females belonging to Gen Z and millennials, starting with the European region, France and Italy, UK. Our key opinion leaders will be influencers and celebrities. Coming to the promotional channels, we will focus on increasing awareness through digital marketing platform tools, educational content, testimonials, promotion to drive all of these considerations into conversions through social media like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat even. Our stakeholders are, as talked about before, they are the most important key stakeholders. Our dry cleaning team, logistics and packaging team, legal team, all of them are centered around lenders and renters. Coming to the pricing model, Rentive's category mix is 60% bags, 30% clothing, and 10% accessories, making it a comprehensive offering. We offer rentals with 75% going to the lenders and 25% commission coming to us. Our average rental price is 260 euros with a variable cost of 38 euros that would also come to dry cleaning and packaging. Our average commission is 61 euros, and we're looking at an initial investment of 2.4 lakh euros with an estimated break even at our somewhere around 1,281 rental. This is idle condition. In 31 months, we'll have a payback. In 5 years, our profit is going to be 3.9 million euros, and revenues will be generated somewhere around 51 million. Coming to the funding, this would start with a self-funding business model for 6 months. We'll be funding, our team will be funding up to 100K, while family and friends will have 40,000. It would be somewhere love money and crowdfunding up to 1,000K. Thank you.
Thank you, Rentive. So our next project up is Helen. Are you guys here?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
you
perfect.
are. Perfect.
Thank you, Ellen. So video, presentation, you know the drill. We get the video.
This is a black Lady Dior. And this one too. Oh, and also this one. But deep down they are not the same. How come? I want you to think about your own bag for a moment. It doesn't have to be a Lady Dior. Doesn't your bag have a specific human-like personality that only you can see? Well, that would be the case for most people relating humanistic character to objects. Though why not show out your bag's personality like you show yours to others? Collaborate with high-level artisans to bring out that personality using the power of creativity and craftsmanship. Give life to your fashion items by dipping them in Helene's fountain of jubilance.
Hélène, cœur de jouvence.
Awesome.
Allez, bon,
Thank you guys.
c'est génial. Je l'aime bien. Très bien fait. Allez, so with that being said, let's go straight to the presentation. As soon as you guys share your presentation, we will let you get on your way.
Okay, of course.
Over at Ellen.
Just one moment.
No worries, take your time.
Okay, perfect. I'll start now. So, as we said, we are Hélène, Cœur de Jouvence. So moving on statistically speaking, why we chose this business plan, why personalization? Because we saw that according to statistics, 1 in 5 luxury buyers have said that customization is a relevant topic for them. It's became quite popular topic even with like trending media and all in all. So talking about our consumer persona in general, it's a millennial that could be very highly fashionable, that is sick and tired of having similar products as everyone else, and they're kind of redundant to go vintage shopping because sometimes they just love the fit or something, they love how something looks, they just don't like the fact that it's available everywhere, and they would like for that product to have some of personality. So why millennials? Actually, seeing how millennials are the main competitor in components in luxury industry right now, they are the ones that own most of the luxury products that we kind of aim to personalize and kind of change and transform. So back to our service. So it's a highly personalized service that will be kind of on the level of haute couture, savoir-faire, everything that has to do with highly detailed, artistic, creative transformation. For the price, the starting price will be highly flexible as we're going to have different artists on different levels, on different walks of life, and depending on the product, but the starting point is kind of set to be on $2,500. Our placement in the industry, seeing how there's not one single company at the moment that is kind of bringing in a lot of artists, there's mostly solo artisans. Our positioning is to be as highly elitist and as highly niche luxury. So that way we can kind of target more people that are expecting a higher quality of service. So our flagship dependency. So our main thing for marketing is to have a local store. We want that to be our main kind of pain point. Obviously, we're going to depend on social media and everything else, but we want to have excellence for our flagship store. As we said, we kind of want to mimic what the Fédération of Haute Couture is doing. You get to come experience human interaction with the artists, get to know them, get to know exactly how you're going to be able to make your creation happen. So we want to have a word of mouth dependency, especially between a niche group of people. So our main stakeholders are obviously the customers and the artists. We are in need of both. We need to target both of them because we need artists as well as we need customers. And obviously we need to see how the pairing goes with our talent acquisitions. So competitive analysis, for the threat of the newcomers, there's a lot of artists that have either solo websites or are on Etsy, but they don't have kind of a formal professional realm where they can just think about the art and not really think about the business. And for us, that's what we're really providing. What we're going to have a little risk with is the kind of higher bargaining power with suppliers, since the suppliers are the artists. So we really need to connect the customer with the artist and have them kind of have the best experience to go about. So talking a little bit about corporate social responsibility, we saw that a lot of artists nowadays are finding a hard time to find a job. So we really want to support artist relief foundations. We want to give them kind of a platform to show their art, especially when it comes to materials and everything coming from paints and kind of the beadings. We're talking about embellishments. We really want to focus on having them like upcycle. So lastly, the financial kind of projections. We are planning on, in general, not making any revenue for the first years, but after the third year and the fourth year, that's when we're going to really see a return on investment. And for our foundings, just in general, we're needing to give 15% in general. So to finish off, wear a love letter to yourself. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to cut you off there for the last second. So thank you very much for that, Ellen. Very well done. And so
our next team out is Feather. Are you here, Feather?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
So we'll run your video and we'll go straight into a presentation. Is that good for you?
Of course. Go ahead.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you know? Most feathers and down on the market come from animals plucked alive. This cruel practice is unfortunately very common. For one blanket, 40 geese must be plucked, while a jacket requires the feathers of 25 ducks. Feathers offers you another alternative. We offer companies the possibility to source feathers and down without animal cruelty, thanks to the recycling and reuse of these feathers. By using our platform, you choose to take a step forwards towards a healthier and more respectful mode of consumption for you, your consumers, and that of tomorrow. Are you a sorting agency, a store with unsold items, or are you already familiar with the second-hand feathers? Join our supplier community. Do you need feathers and do not want to participate in animal cruelty? Join us and make it possible to bring those feathers back to life.
Very cool. As someone who works in sustainability, I'm a huge fan of this concept. It's really cool stuff. So with that being said, we'll give you a moment to prepare your presentation. And of course, when you're ready, you can begin giving your speech and we will start the timer.
Thank you very much. So I will share my screen. Okay. Can you see it?
Yes, we can.
Okay, that's great. So thank you again, everyone. I'm very glad to be here on the round 2 of the Mark Challenge. Thank you for believing in feathers, in Feather. So I already presented you the idea, the general idea of Feather at the beginning. So I will now go more deeply into the social and environmental impact. So I talked about the greenhouse gas emissions, but that is not the only issue. So as I said, our goal is to improve animal welfare and highlight ethical producers, ethical products, because the world is changing and we need to change with the world. So we are committed to a healthier future where we can recover with the reuse of material, and that we believe that this will become the norm. We are keen to creating new consumption patterns that will create employment. So yes, in general, we will reduce the greenhouse gas emissions, reduce the water consumption as well, because it is well known that livestock consumes a lot of water, reduce waste, and we will also reduce the polluting products at term. So in terms of the market, we are the only marketplace that can offer this kind of solution. Our main competitor would be Queen of Raw, that is also a marketplace that offers textile materials, gross, but they're not specialized in any type of material compared to us. Same thing goes for Nordstorm, that goes to Vistar, that are companies that provide specialized gross materials, but are not specialized in textile. And our other big competitor would have been Vestiaire Collective, which is known to be a reuse of fashion, but not in gross material. So this is where we think outside the box. So for the financial plan, we think about a capital of 300,000 euros repayable over 5 years. We are fully aware that we will not be liable at the beginning because we need to find suppliers and we need to find clients. So in order to have enough people to help us, we will have one investor and we will share the job between my partners and the investor. So we have We have the example of what we will have in terms of products here. And our value proposition is the most important thing to remember about us, is that we are the link between recycling, treating of gross materials companies and companies who need feather. We are a marketplace. We do not offer our products, but we help people get the products they need for the clients they need. Thank you.
Thank you, Feather, for a very good presentation. Interesting to hear.
Yeah, very well spoken. And so, well, then our last team presenting for round 2, and therefore the last team will be presenting in the second edition of the online battles of the Mark Challenge is Père Paris. Père Paris, are you guys there? Can you hear us?
Yes, we are here.
Lovely. So one more time, we'll run your video, and from there we'll go straight into your presentation. Does that work? Perfect. Thank you very much, guys. So, lovely video. And again, we'll just ask you if you can share your presentation, and from there, we'll let you have the floor.
Okay, so Barbaric is committed to offering a responsible and above all ethical eco brand. So by raising all family jewelry, we expect to reduce our waste by 90% and thus reduce our carbon emission. Secondly, we want to have a positive impact on the environment, but also on individuals. We offer gender-neutral products because we know that the new generations define themselves in a plural way and not simply in a binary way. Finally, we symbolize love in all its form. We wish to be timeless and to respond to all minds. People wearing Barbaric jewelry still will be part of a caring and committed community. And now, in terms of market analysis, we have seen that the luxury jewelry market is a growing market with an increase of 23% by 2025. That is partly supported by the consumption of Gen Z. So it's therefore the digitalization and as well as the criterion of eco-responsibility that are essential in this market. Our main competitors include Tiffany, Chopard, and Harry Winston. These companies are characterized by their commitment to the environment, their human values, and the family and community nature of their product. So why our positioning is unique? Barbaric is a brand that attaches a great importance to family and heritage. We offer unique and personalized jewels that are unisex, creative, and innovative, and that also has a positive impact on the environment. We will now move on to the marketing part. So we have 3 main communication goals. The first one is to raise the awareness of Barbaric among ultra-rich. And thanks to targeted advertising, campaign, and exclusive events, we want to create a sophisticated and elegant brand image. And the last one is to increase the notoriety of Barbaric among celebrities, influencers, and media by creating targeted public relations and collaborative partnerships. As you can see here, Barbaric has a clear artistic chart, very classy, elegant, and timeless. Our purpose is to celebrate life milestone
as a duo and to become a legacy that is passed on. So we will have a strong focus on advertising in order to raise our brand awareness. We will use different channels, as you can see here, such as out of home, magazine, TV spot, but also social media ads. We will also use our owned and earned media, such as our blog, our website, our social media, and also all the influencers that will create content for us. We will finish with the financial part. So here you have our projected income statement. As you can see, Barbaric is really a fast-growing business. We plan to be profitable by the third years and to have an expected growth of 650% in 5 years. So €200 of our needs will be financed by the 4 creators of Barbaric and the rest by a bank loan. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbaric. That sums up round 2, all the teams. Thank you to everyone who presented. Really great project. We'd love to hear about them.
Very well done. Again, each and every one of you has excellent public speaking skills. You're all incredibly captivating. Again, every year we just get better and better projects, and this year has not failed to disappoint. Well, yeah, this year has succeeded in blowing me away, is basically what I'm trying to say. So with that being said, we will move into our final round of voting. And so this will be amongst every team that has just presented in round 2. And this third vote at this rate, 4th actually, I should say, will determine the winners of today's Mark Challenge online battles. So in just a moment, we will have a slide up for you guys. Once again, QR code link, so you can go and vote, and we will allow you to vote for 3 minutes. And after that, we will come back and we will announce the winners. I'll explain a little bit how the point system works, because again, it's really confusing. And we will wrap up the 2nd edition of the online battles of the Mark Challenge. So you guys should have now on your screens a slide with all the information. And with that being said, I will start running the timer now. Please also be aware there's a delay of about 5 to 10 seconds. So once the timer hits, we will close out voting. So please, sorry, Siri is trying to talk to me. But we will close out voting on the dot. So please make sure that you vote now as opposed to right before the voting closes, because even if you're on the page and you try to vote and we close it out, it will not be registered. So please do it as quickly as possible and take a short break.
Sorry,
Yes.
I have a question. Is there another number between after the hashtag 1053 something?
I will check for you.
Okay, just to be sure.
1053 411.
Okay, thank you. So we see everything. Thank you very much.
Great. All gossiping. Are you yawning or are you just internally screaming?
I had 12 hours that I missed. Always there.
Miss this place for sure. Bathroom's really nice though, I can't lie. It smells so.
Should they switch the downstairs?
If you would have needed it. We need that more. Just in case you want to wrestle. So as we're wrapping up the voting round, I'm going to explain a bit how the system works. So as I said yesterday, I have 3 degrees. I have a bachelor and 2 master's degrees, and this system absolutely breaks my brain. It's a bit complex in the way it works, but I will do my best to explain. So we have, once again, 2 different ways of getting points in the Mark Challenge. So the first way is through a technical jury. Again, a jury composed of businessmen and women from around Monaco who are implicated in the field. And they will award points. Basically, they will rank each of the teams that presents. The team that they rank number 1 will get the maximum amount of points, they will get the maximum amount of points, which is 20 points. The team that they rank last will get the minimum amount of points, which I believe is 2 points. And that will account for 2/3 of the overall weight, if you will, for your grade as a team that's presenting. The other 1/3 of that weight comes from the online battles. And so those teams who come, it's the top 5 teams for the online battles that we rank. And the top team, I believe they earn an extra 10 points. And then that goes down by 2 to what?
2 is the lowest.
Yeah, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. There you go. See, I'm a business major, not a finance major. But from there, what we do is we take all of the points and we add them all up. And then the teams with the highest points overall are the ones who come and join us in the finals for the Mark Challenge. And so there was a team before who I believe asked us about if it's possible to attend the finals without having the maximum amount of points or even a high amount of points in the online battles. And the answer to that is yes. So there are teams this year, there were teams last year as well, who actually received 0 points from the online battles. Yet the grade that they received from the technical jury was high enough that they were also included in the final in person in May in Monaco. And the same goes for the other way around. So there's another team this year who had received a lot of points from the online battles, but relatively a low amount of points from the technical jury. And that team has also passed into the finals. So in essence, it's a bit of a weight game, if you will. General rule of thumb is if you have a decently high amount of points from the technical jury plus a decently high amount from the online battles, then you should be good to go. And if you get a perfect score from the technical jury, if they rank you number 1, then at that rate, you're pretty much guaranteed a spot in the finals. So with that being said, we have our mathematicians in the other room who are furiously working hard to come and bring you the results of the voting, since we just closed out the voting about a minute ago. And yes, there was one other thing that I wanted to explain about how the online battles works, but I don't remember. Yeah, okay. It was just explaining how the point system works. So I hope that makes a little bit more sense to you. And here we have I'd say the winners of the final vote for the second round of voting. So Annalisa Tarquini, the director of the Mark Challenge, will present the envelope. She will present to you the envelope.
So first of all, guys, thank you so much for your level of energies, for your great ideas, for the commitment. And then anytime we're organizing this event is because we truly believe in fresh ideas, and year after year you are really demonstrating that there is a lot to learn from you guys. So congratulations for that. So, but that said, there is of course some teams perform better than others. So I'm here to inform you the five teams from the last to the first who will get points, and then these points will be added to the results that we already collected 2 days ago from the technical jury. So the last team, who is getting 2 points is Hélène, the team Hélène. So congratulations with the 11% of the votes. The fourth team that is getting 4 points with the 14% of the votes is I Do. Congratulations. The third team is one of my favorites. Can I say that now?
Yes.
Yes, one of my favorites is that got 16% of the votes is the team Feather. So congratulations. I always love the little ducks, so please go ahead with this project.
Thank
Then, so then the second team with 17% of the votes is the team Rentive. Congrats. And then the first team where the 21% of the points is the team Abel. So I have to be very happy because these are I1 students. But congratulations to everybody. In few minutes, we will be able now to announce the 3 finalists. So just wait a second for us, so maybe you can entertain them.
Yes. That's my job that I'm absolutely not paid for in any possible way. But yes, so what Annalisa just announced were the top 5 teams by the percentage of votes that they obtained in this last voting session. So that was not the teams who will be advancing to the finals yet. That is what they will be calculating now. And so, like Annalisa said, the top team who was Abel was the top team. You will receive 10 points in addition to the points that you received from technical jury. And each of the subsequent teams will receive 8 points, 6 points, 4, and 2. And so that's what they're going to do now, to tally all of that up and to come back and let you know. So before we finish off, because after they announce the finalists, we'll close everything off. Wow, the mathematicians are done.
I'm back.
Here we go. And so Annalisa will present to you our 3 finalists.
Just let me think about.
Can I share the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me just a sec.
No worries.
So first I announce and then you share, Fede. First I announce and then you share. Good. So finally we have the 3 finalists for the category 1. I can tell you guys, all of you, that the comments we got from the first jury and then the second jury is that the level of the project of this category is always incredibly high. So I would like to take this chance also to thank you, all professors, all mentors, or program directors that who are behind you, because we really see that you're followed and tutored by somebody who care about your success. So this is very important to me. And then another thing that I would like to add is, despite of the 3 names that I will announce now, you guys are all invited to the grand final that will take place on the 16th of May in Monaco at the Monaco Yacht Club. So even if you did not reach the final, please come and then spend with us a nice moment and then to celebrate this the 10th anniversary. So that said, Fede, I go. So sorry, I'm asking to the director. So the third place has been taken by the team Mirror Me. So it's a pleasure to welcome back Burgundy School of Business on stage this year. So Glenn, I wait for you. I hope you will come this year.
No problem, we will be here.
Good job. So the second team is La Cure from Polymoda. So congratulations again. So I think this is the 3rd year that Polymoda is securing a place for the final. So the other teams, good luck, because they're very tough. And the team that got most of the points between the technical jury and then the online battles is the team Abel, IUM. So, sorry for this, but I'm very glad, of course, so that IUM is back on stage. So congratulations to everybody. Please, from now on, check your emails and whatever you have to do, because in the coming weeks, we will share, Asia, Limipa, come here, because she will be your point of reference. So you will be contacted by her in order to know exactly what you have to do, how you can prepare your final. And then, of course, we will prepare your welcome to Monaco. So thank you all. So I let you conclude this session. Congratulations, everybody. Bye, guys.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfect. So congratulations to each of those teams. The Polymoda comment, that was really, those are one of the teams, both Polymoda teams stick out to me more than probably almost any other team over the last 5 years that I've been here. So for those of you who are up against them, you've got some stiff competition. Good luck with that. And congratulations. On behalf of myself, I'd like to thank each and every one of you, whether it be audience members or those who presented. Again, it's very obvious how much time, effort, and passion you put into each of these projects. And for what it's worth, I'm incredibly proud to be able to, be here on stage with you guys and to learn from you guys. And I think that each and every one of you should be just as proud, if not prouder, of yourselves. On top of that, I would like to say that this may be my last Mark challenge. So thank you so much for the 5 years. From all of you who have been there with us throughout the entire time. It really has been one of the best experiences of my life up to this point. And
applause to Matt for that.
Thank you. And so before we wrap up, is there anything else you'd like to say, Josephine?
It's been super fun to co-host my first Mark Challenge. Incredible projects you got going on, and I'm super excited to see what you'll bring to the grand finale.
Yes,
so
very exciting. Exciting place, exciting people, and champagne. What more could you want in life? Exactly. And one last round of applause for the team that put all of this together. Yes. Some of them are here, some of them are in the next room over. But without them, none of this would ever happen. And God bless them, because they've been stressed out of their minds for a very long time. So a big thank you to them. A big thank you to you guys, audience members, participants, and we wish you all a fantastic afternoon. Thank you again.
Thank you.